Hello everybody, welcome to another Fast Friday. I know, exciting stuff. Back-to-back weeks. And today we're going to be looking at some of my childhood drawings back before social media was a big thing and I really didn't have a computer to get on and make paint schemes, so I just made them on paper. So I will start with all my Jeff Gordons because he's my favorite driver. Right, here's 2008 Pepsi concept. Have a lot of Pepsi concepts. This one's alright, but this one right here, you're going to see I have quite a few of in different variations. I was really proud of this one. This one I would really like to recreate if I get the opportunity to make paint schemes online like I'd like to. So I think this one would turn out pretty cool. Always has the checkered lining around the bottom of the car. Here's a Pepsi Max concept with like a chrome flames with a black car, and those numbers are supposed to be dark blue, but obviously it doesn't show up too well with colored pencil. I think it would be a better look if I could recreate that one. And then, like I said, here's that same car from a couple cars ago. This one's kind of hard to see. It's a dark blue base with blue flames. The Pepsi logo just slapped right behind the 24. Here's just I recreated Jeff Gordon's Flames car. Now this one's it's pretty decent. It's got black flames with a red outline, and I believe this is another Pepsi Max. Now I called this one. I believe in 2008 Jeff Gordon had some cars sponsored by National Guard, or maybe it was 2009. And this was a 2008 concept of National Guard with the reverse. But fortunately, this one was ran in the Nationwide series on the number 5. Well, this is it on Gordon's number 24. I really like this one too. This is a concept. I believe it's the reverse of his 2009, 2010, 2011 DuPont paint scheme. So instead of the black base with the flames going from yellow to red, it's the black flames with the base of the car going from yellow to red. Here's another DuPont National Guard concept with flames, stars and stripes. That'd be cool to recreate. Here's just this one must be early on because of how the car was drawn, but just a Pepsi Cola DuPont Jeff Gordon car. Here's that same car from earlier, just with darker blue. This is probably an early concept of it. And then here's the advanced one with the blue. This is probably the second making, and then those ones earlier were the third and fourth concepts. And then there was a lot of speculation of Dale Jr. grabbing some other numbers other than the 88. So here's the early concept of a voltage paint scheme with the number 25 for Dale. What if he got the 81? Here's a Mountain Dew. It's the Dew, it says on the quarter panel. And I really like this one. What if he brought the 8 to Team Hendrick? A National Guard concept. And then if he would have grabbed the number 5, I made quite a few paint schemes with this with just a block over the 5. Here's Nike as a sponsor. Here's Adidas as a sponsor. And Sony. I think this is... It's simple, but to me it looks good. Then ultimately he got the 88. So here's a Wrangler 88. Thought that would be pretty cool. What if he brought GoDaddy to Cup, which eventually came to Cup with Brad Keselowski. An 88 Mountain Dew concept. If you notice, they all have his main base, but with just some designs where the white would have been. Here's a Mountain Dew. When the current pop cans came out, this is when it was brand new, so it's got like those little mountain shapes on there. A Wrangler National Guard car, kind of similar to Jeff Gordon's that I drew earlier. This is back when he still drove for DEI, a silver version of his Budweiser car. A Code Red version of his Mountain Dew paint scheme, his amps paint scheme I should say. A Livewire concept. Here's another Code Red concept of the amp Mountain Dew scheme. Here's an early version before we knew what the paint scheme would look like. This is the concept of mine. Here's the 88 voltage. Really hard to see the black. I should have really colored in the black better. This was drawn with ballpoint pen. Very shiny, sparkly. 88 Mountain Dew. And then here's an Adidas car of Dale Jr.'s. Alright, and then this car, I used to, before I started stop motions, I used to do fictional races, and Gino Harvey, which is me, he drove the 25 for Team Magi. We bought the number from Hedrick Motorsports after the 2007 year. And then this was the Scooby-Doo car, but instead of Brian Vickers Scooby-Doo car, instead of, it said Martinsville on there. And this was a race win of some sort. I don't know which race I won. Wish I could remember. Alright, Jamie McMurray, he was one of my top guys. And I got the hood for this one. This is a Lincoln Park car with Minutes to Midnight. So this was 2008. I made this car. Might have been 2007. Nope, but it's got the 2008 Sprint Cup logo on it. So I really must have loved Minutes to Midnight back then. Here's a Sharpie concept with Jamie McMurray's autograph in there for some reason. A number 1 yellow. This is really old. Jamie McMurray reverse. It's yellow and blue instead of blue and yellow. And then a gold Irwin car drawn on with ballpoint pen. Here's some number 4 paint schemes of myself as a NASCAR driver. EA Sports. Got the Skittles car, and I brought some of these to life in my Sharpie customs. Here's a Crayola. That's really old as well. Barks Root Beer with the Flames. I really like Flames, if you could tell. A Cartoon Network race car. Doritos. I did bring this car to life in Season 2. Here's just a better version of it. And then, here's just some random drivers that I would make because I love to create. Here's, I believe this would have been Casey Mears, Cheez-It. Kurt Busch bringing that 2007 gold car to the 2008 season. Here's another Casey Mears concept, Kellogg's. You can definitely see it a lot better in person. I know the lighting, but the yellow is just hard to see sometimes. Here's a Joey Logano car. If you brought GameStop to Cup, that would have been 09. David Reagan bringing Discount Tire to Cup, which Brad Kozlowski did a couple years back. Here's a Crazy Cores Skittles paint scheme. I believe this would have been 2009. You can see the Crazy Cores on the back there. Here's a number 2 fictional car, Sprite. I just took the Sprite logo and reversed it to make a 2. Thought that would have been neat. Alright, here's my dad's hockey team. He was a big Earnhardt fan, and then put the hockey puck on the number 3. Brew Crew was the name of the team. Just a beer league team. Here's the Office Depot Old Spice Tony Stewart paint scheme concept. Clint Boyer DirecTV. Another Tony Stewart. This would have been Burger King. And the blue fades from dark blue to all the way to light blue in the back. Robbie Gordon Charter paint scheme. I really like this one. I like purple and yellow. It's a good color combo. Martin Truex Jr. Bass Pro Shops. Tried making the camouflage on the bottom. I really like this one. David Rudiman, Aaron's Dream Machine. This is a sponsor that I didn't realize was gone from NASCAR. Was Aaron's. The Detroit Lions 0-16 paint scheme. I'm a Michigander, and when the Lions went 0-16, yeah, that was good times. Here's a number 31 Nationwide car, Purina Dog Food. I believe this was the Team Magi Busch car. Yeah, you can see C logo for Team Magi. Alright, and then here's a Super Bowl 43 paint scheme. I really like football, and I drew the Steelers and Cardinals. I really like this one. Forget who, it might have been Regan Smith. Regan Smith Oreo car. And here's some cars I never cut out. Mark Martin Delphi. Here's a weird looking Coca-Cola Burger King car, which wouldn't make any sense if it was on a real car. And then number 25 Brad Kozlowski, GoDaddy.com, an amp. Here's a Dale Jr. amp paint scheme. I really like this Patriotic Lowe's scheme. Cobalt Tools there. A Jeff Gordon Tyvek scheme. Kevin Harvick Reese's. Juan Pablo Montoya Target, with just Target's logos plastered all over the race car. And a Snap-on Tools Bass Pro Shops, Martin Truex Jr. And then here's just a bunch of small things. I'll try and go fast through these. Just kind of show you them. This one is a, you know, I don't even know what that was. Probably Burger King. Nutty Bars car, Bill Elliott. The 4 Skittles. Here's a Cobalt Tools concept. This was a Camp Lazlo car. I made a lot of Cartoon Network race cars because I loved Cartoon Network when I was a kid. It's Camp Lazlo. When I was a kid, I had a trampoline, and I made my own trampoline football league. This is a team. This is a car sponsoring one of my teams, the Eugene, Oregon Panthers. This is Miracle Whip. Ew, gross. Don't know why I made that car. Key West Sharks, another trampoline football league team. Here's Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Cartoon Network car. There's, I forget their names. I know Blue for sure. The guy with the horns has the horns on the 9. There's the guy with the googly eyes. He's the really tall one. I forget his name. Man, fake fan, huh? A Menards paint scheme. Would have been a cool concept. Might have to make that now that I've worked at Menards before. A good GM, Kevin Harvick. I copied his 2007 through 2010 scheme. Here's a Swiffer Jet car for some reason. A Tums car. I think this is the Salvation Army, number 25. My Gym Partner's a Monkey, another Cartoon Network show. This was Underdog. I think an Underdog movie came out or something back then. The San Francisco Tanners, another trampoline football team. If anybody's watched Full House, that's where that comes from, the Tanners. Lego, number 4. Number 18 car, I forget what sponsor that is. A Geek Squad, number 66. Johnny Sauter, number 70 yellow car. Just a random casino car. I don't know why. I don't really like going to the casino. The number 12, 2007 car, but with Jasper on the side. A Victory Junction Gang car. Another Underdog car. The Clipboard DirecTV concept. I really like the DirecTV colors. Post Cereals, number 17. Number 13, City car, City Financial. Here's the Sony car. This one is a Miller Good Call. Another Cartoon Network car. U.S. Soccer. How about that? Must have been inspired by the World Cup back in the day. The AT&T, number 31. Jeremy Mayfield 360 car. This one, a Cherry Cup. I used to love those things. They're like a little ice cream, not ice cream, but a cherry frozen treat. Number 26, MTV. You can see how old I am because I have a CD with the light reflecting off the CD on the front of the car. Another Cartoon Network car. I really like to reuse this paint scheme, I can tell. With poor old Blue riding for his life. My mom likes the Dallas Cowboys, or used to. Here's a number 96 Dallas Cowboys car. State water heaters, number 4 concept. Number 5, geez, I get out of my mouth. Some Mike Waltrip car. I think it's Best Western. Number 6 Discount Tires. Here's a number 24 if Frito-Lay ever actually was the main sponsor in the car. Number 5 Kellogg's. This one's new. Number 14 Waste Management. Another number 5 Kellogg's. Here's the number 5 Adidas. Number 8 Disney Channel. How about that? It's actually a decent looking race car. I like this one. I love Pokemon. Sports Center, which I don't watch anymore. Old Spice. The Kingston Tuts. This was another trampoline football team out of Kingston, Jamaica. A UPS car that looks really ugly. Not sure what I was going for over there. This one I'll save because I have some concepts. A number 84 Red Bull. Very lazy looking. Here's another Pokemon car. Got Pikachu. There's Charizard. And I think that's all. Fruity Cheerios. Number 43. 42 Dell. There's number 11 FedEx. Same old Cartoon Network car, but this time blue is at the front of the car. The Myrtle Beach Spring Breakers, another trampoline football team. Here's a number 4 Cedar Point race car. Here's the 83 Red Bull car. Number 4 Gatorade. Number 4 Topps cards. I used to love collecting football cards. It's a number 1 Oreo. Number 4 Doritos. Number 4 Lego. Here's a number 99 Fenway. Number 3 Nike. This one's really old, as you can tell. Number 4 Barks. And a number 24 Colin car, Colin Magi, my high school. And then the last couple, I really like these. This would be a decent concept. Maybe the scheme could use a little work, but the Ray Evernham trio of Case Kane, Scott Riggs, and this would have been either Jeremy Mayfield or Elliott Sadler. If it was Sadler, it would have been 2007. But this most likely was 2006, I want to say. But yeah, it's the same scheme, but this one's black, red, and white. Really like these. So there it is, everyone. I hope everybody enjoyed looking at what I used to do as a kid. And if you've also done these in the past, feel free to share them on my Twitter or Instagram. I'd love to check them out. Because, I don't know, I think there's just something special about creating your own stuff and having fun with it. So thanks everybody for watching. JT24, JM26, signing out.